for that epic shout out
Okay.
for lazy.
So, count scene. Okay, so now my chat can hear and see us too.
Hello, chat. This is God.
Oh,
The
yes.
omnipotent.
I'm here with God.
I would, to be honest, I should really retract that for the sake of
Yeah.
for the sake of me not being very good at Satisfactory. All right.
Yeah. Okay, so see my account, profile.
Are you going to DM to me on Discord?
Yes, Discord. If you have your DMs open. That's...
I do. I
Okay.
do. So many people slipping in.
Okay, here's the link to my profile. Here's such as on screen.
Okay, I see it. There we go.
Okay, I'm Border, says one of my friends in chat. Yes, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay,
wait,
that.
no.
Oh god, I've got to open up Steam. Oh my god, what is going on with me today? My brain is not functioning much like my factory. Let's have a look. Steam. There we are. Open that son bitch up.
So.
Oh, here we are. Okay, sound. So you're from the Netherlands.
Yes.
That is fancy. I think we had this conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I had this conversation through chat. I've been to the Netherlands, but once. It was nice. People were friendly to us, which you know, being a Brit, you know, not always the case.
Really?
I just added you as
not
a friend,
always the case.
Well, no, I think that a lot. Like, here's the thing, right? Is that a lot of Brits, they go to places like, let's say, you know, like Amsterdam or like even Greece or Spain. They just act a fool, and it gives the rest of the Brits a bad name.
Okay, yeah, I personally don't go outside ever, so I wouldn't know.
I tell you what, going to work today and being outside, I'm like, oh, this is what, you know, being outside feels like again. You know,
Yeah.
I've sent you an invite, but
Okay.
you keep saying add as friend.
Your session is private. So that's the problem. Probably.
My Steam one.
No, your Satisfactory.
Oh no, if you accepted my friend request on the old on Steam.
Yeah, I have. I've accepted it.
Okay. Let's see if you're on here.
I've launched my own game to see how you would invite.
The amount of bugs and performance will continue development. Okay. Everyone's offline.
Early
apparently.
access.
Yeah, this might be a bust, my dude. Manage session. Oh, session settings.
No, I've played with friends before.
Friends only. There we go. I think that's what it is. I think you're right.
Okay.
Where are you? You're just not on.
Oh, my computer did not like that.
You're not on the list, my dude. I'm gonna have to shut down the game and then reopen it.
Yeah, I have to do the same.
Okay. I will be back in the game. Yeah.
My computer is not liking this.
No.
Okay, it's loaded. Okay.
1 sec, dude.
To desktop. Okay. Satisfactory.
We queue here, like we. Felt we're not wearing a mask at the gym. I could smell cologne and stuff.
We still hear him
like,
on stream.
It's like it's a haven for me. It really is. I mean, I respect the mask and stuff, but it's just like being able to cut about and actually, you know. Okay. Invites. Okay, now I've got to go into the game first. My goodness. It's so much easier on Valheim. So much easier.
Yeah, but this game is cross-platform. You can buy it on Epic Games, so it's it's a bit annoying sometimes. I've noticed as well.
I mean,
Uh,
definitely some bugs and stuff in the game, but it's. I mean, like,
mhm.
how many games? I think that's just the way the games are going to go now, being like early access, like consistently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if a big title is announced, people can't wait for it. So early
Mm.
access is for smaller teams like Coffee Stain Studios here. That's what
Like,
most of them do.
you were the first in the queue and ended up last in. How does that work, Richie? Is that any different to the UK in terms of queuing? I don't feel like it is. Ah, there
In
you go.
private
There we go.
session. Oh,
Th-
in new
There we go.
invites. Okay. Join game.
Like,
Hello? Invites. Yes, I am blind.
okay, we're gonna
Accept.
switch over to some gameplay, dude. People pushed in when I was in Holland. Well, I don't think that's a like a Dutch thing or like a. I feel like that's just
Pushed.
assholes. People pushing in. Is that a thing with you? Oh, that's like allow access. Yeah, I want to allow access. Why wouldn't allow
I
access? There we go.
the Windows pop up, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had the exact same thing all of a sudden. Super weird. Oh,
Where would you be? Where have you spawned? Have you spawned in yet?
it's still loading for me. It's kind of
Oh, I'm just
hanging.
running around like a mad fool. I'm in the pro. Oh, I've got
Oh,
these Blade Runners and they make me jump like crazy.
oh, Blade Runners are the best.
I thought I'd be like able to
Oh,
run
I'm here.
like. Oh, where are you? Where
I've
are you? Where
spawned
are
in
you?
the
Let's find
hub.
each other. In the hub. Oh,
Okay, I gotta get used to these controls again. This is not Minecraft. Hey, there you are. Wait,
where are
oh,
you?
here.
Oh, there you are. Oh wow,
Hey,
look at you. Look at your suit. Do I look
yeah,
like that?
yeah,
Do
we look
I,
exactly the same.
you're dummy thick in this game, dude.
Okay, yes, but look. The height doesn't match up correctly. I think sometimes you look a bit.
Oh yeah,
Oh
I'm
no,
like
that's
under your
fixed.
chin a little bit. Just
Yeah,
a little bit. Like I've got my my hand
exactly.
seems tiny compared to like your body.
Yeah, exactly. And look at the size of the machines next to them.
Oh my
Gigantic.
god. Ah, I mean that's I think that's I mean yeah, they don't feel that tall when you stood next to them.
Exactly. So that's funny to me.
So
Okay.
like I'm in the process. If you come up this ladder here on top of the hub,
Mhm.
right? So you can see
Yes.
my factory in all its glory. I'm in the process, as you can see here, of actually making
Okay
a
then.
platform factory. So all pipelines go underneath, and then we will get all of this on a level. So I'm like, I think it was you who showed me that it was better to use these like
Yeah.
flat platforms. The only
Yeah.
downs. Oh no, you
Scaffolding.
can slide. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And I've
I'm
been looking
using.
at. Sorry.
I'm sliding and then jumping. That gives you a bit of a boost forward. So
Oh, it
that's
really
basically my
does.
main way of movement in this game.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm not a big even on COD, for example, right? I'm not a big jumper. I tell you what, let's go to the let's start out right and go to the old power plant.
Ye old
'Cause
power plant.
ye old power plant, because I've been suffering with this a little bit. You can see
Uh,
the wait, hang on a sec. Are they red? Oh no, they seem to be working now. What
what?
have I done?
What seems
So
to be working?
sometimes my machines down here, yeah, everything seems to be working. For my iron ore plant down here. What I found
Sometimes they don't
before,
have power.
yeah. What is with that?
You probably produce. What? Oh, this is not connected. That makes sense. Sometimes you have an overflow of items, so some machines are
Right.
turned off, and then when they turn off, they ask for more power than you're producing because they were idle before, but now they're not.
Right.
So they're using more power than you're creating, and everything shuts off, and you have to start it again or make it so you have enough power next time.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So yeah.
So this game is slightly confusing when it comes to like the not. I guess it's not renewable, but it's like
Oh, okay.
just automating it.
Yeah. I personally really like that part. Oh, okay. I keep hurting myself because I keep thinking I don't have fall damage.
Do you get that in this game, or do you have like a mod?
No, I just don't. I just forget there's fall damage in this game. That's just it.
By the way, this big boy over here, this big creature,
Yeah.
he's always getting stuck. I call him Griffin. His name's Griffin, just so you know.
I'm gonna say hi to Griffin.
You're gonna say hi to Griffin? Don't
Yes.
kill Griffin.
Oh, I don't have an item that could kill him, so don't worry.
I
I
mean,
would never
you
hurt.
can shock them to death. I thought I was gonna get some real good loot off of the first one. I think that
How
was
dare
Griffin's
you?
cousin. I know. Well, I didn't know they. I didn't know there
You
was. I mean,
cruel monster.
you know when somebody, you know when somebody's like a bodybuilder, right? And they get like real hench, like real big, and but the head remains the same size. Like
Yeah,
that's what Griffin looks like.
yeah.
Like a
Did you
hench
know?
bodybuilder with a really tiny head.
Did you
Go
know
on.
their back is bouncy? So if you get on top of their back, you can bounce real high.
What?
Super fun.
Oh no, no. You know what? I actually did that by accident. I didn't mean to. I was jumping. I jumped off. I think it was the last time I streamed this. I jumped off like a cliff, and then I was like, "No, I'm not gonna make it." And then I literally bounced off one of those dudes' backs, and it got me on. It got me onto the side of the cliff, and that's where I found a sulfur production, which I do need to make. Actually, I do need to start making more sulfur. Where have you gone?
Oh, I'm here, right here. You can see on the top right corner with northwest, whatever, your
Oh,
compass, you can see
there.
other players.
There we go.
That's really
Yeah.
nice.
So this
You
whole
ripped
one
off my
seems
idea.
I completely ripped off your idea. It seems good. I have seen other ones which I will make a different one, but just for the sake of
No, if it works,
sake
it
of-
works, right?
yeah, exactly. It looks so tidy and clean. I was like, I would have never have come up with all of this. This is beautiful, honestly. See, everything seems to be working now, but last time I played, everything went red and was stopped working. As I did have biomass things down the middle. I thought I had to get them started,
If you,
but it's
yeah. Oh, sorry.
yeah. When it came, oh, you can
Yeah.
actually see the power going through it.
That's what I
never
wanted
knew
to
that.
show you. You have max
Oh, wow.
consumption and capacity. So max consumption is lower than your production, so you're fine for now. You're producing more power than you could use in theory.
I have underclocked all these to I think it was 60% for all these machines.
So that
I
you
was
can
watching
spread them
videos-
over 6 machines with the coal,
Yeah.
with the amount of coal. Okay, well done.
I watched thank you. No, I watched a few videos and they're like, yeah, stick them to 60% because then you will have a better power, not better power output, but better stability with the power. Even though we have 3 water extractors.
Yeah, but you also need enough coal, which I don't know how much coal you're producing a minute. So you're kind of.
I think it'd be like 120. I think
Mm,
with the because I've only got the Mark One.
yeah, but it's not a. Is it a pure node? Because then a Mark One would produce 120 a minute.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it's a pure node. We can go and
Okay.
check. We can go and check. This is
Okay.
all the stuff. Like I really like building games, but when it comes to, I'm not strong with maths, and I feel like I've been watching a lot of videos, and they're like, you need this many maths to do this many things.
Yeah.
So
You're only
so
producing
this
60.
is normal. Yeah, this is a normal node. There is another node over here actually that
Yeah,
I found.
exactly.
Where be it? It's over here somewhere.
You can scan it, and then there circles just pops
Here
out.
we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, so this
Two
is
of
this
them
is
next to each
normal.
other. Two of them
Yeah, I
next to
know,
each
right?
other.
So what we could do is actually put 2 more and then link up the amount of coal, right?
Yeah, then 3 of them would be 180 coal per minute. Then you would just have to think about how many machines at 60% you want to run.
Right.
But I think if you correctly do the math, you don't need to put them on 60%. You can just put them at 100%.
Like I said, math is not the strong point.
Yeah.
I had to retake maths when I was.
That's why I'm here, right?
That's why you're here. You're my chief scientist.
Yes.
Everyone say hello to Chief Scientist Lazy.
Yes.
He is part of my shadow cabinet. I have no idea what a shadow cabinet is. They go on about.
I've
the
never
news
heard
'cause
of
I know
it.
It's a parliamentary thing. Do you have a parliament in Holland, or do you have like a presidency? Like, do you have a prime minister or
Prime
president?
Minister with a parliament, all of it at once, basically. Yeah, we have a prime minister as well. Yeah.
What is your
Just
prime
keep it at
minister's
that.
name?
Fuck, I forgot it.
You've forgotten your prime minister's name.
I can't contribute in politics yet. All right, not
Fair
18
enough.
yet.
That's fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So, what is the game plan then? I feel like I think maybe get enough materials. For,
Oh,
let's see if I've got
Mark
enough
Rutte.
materials. But
Mark Rutte. I should have known that.
I see. I don't even know if I could say that.
Wait,
what do
I'll
we
send
need
it in
in mind?
chat.
Okay. I just need. Oh, I have more than enough for 2 more. I just need 2 more miners, so we need to go back to the camp.
Yeah.
to make the miners.
I'm also gonna, if it's fine with you, I'm gonna create some Blade Runners because that's
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
the best thing. Then I can kind of
I
keep
also
up with
have.
you finally.
Am I running really fast?
You're way further than me.
I don't know if I'm that fast, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm assuming. Hey, princess, how's it going?
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to base,
So am I.
main base.
But I'm gonna use my this funky tool that I just built.
What
Uh,
tool?
is this? A sec. Let's see if I can get up there. How's that?
The zip
This.
line tool.
Yeah. Okay, I
Oh,
can't.
that's really nice.
There we go. Mary Poppins, y'all.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, I love Guardians. So, like, with my obsession
So
with
good.
raccoons, it didn't start with Rocket Raccoon, but he's definitely,
A big part of it.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I love Guardians of the Galaxy 1, but I was kind of disappointed with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Still a great movie, but just
It is. You know
not as
what?
good.
Especially with the opening credits. Like, this is really bad to say because I do love Guardians of the Galaxy 2, but it doesn't have a place in my heart like Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Yeah, exactly.
There's just something so special about that movie, and I can watch it over and over again. Oh my god, okay, the game has a thing where sometimes if you open a box or container, it will give you like an invisible wall.
Visible.
It's so frustrating.
What do you mean?
So like, so you'll open up a crate or open up some storage, and then you'll go to move, and it'll block you for a second. So let me see. That's fine. Okay, and then it's not doing it now, but it did. It was. Have you
I've-
built those
I've-
Blade Runners already? Yeah, you have.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
No, you haven't.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
I'm gonna go put the.
I don't even know what you need. You need quick wire, modular frames, and rotors. Okay,
That's right.
so
Yeah, there should be enough quick wire behind you if you don't have it. There's
wire.
a whole it's this because I don't have it to a what do you call
Station.
it, to a node, so it's all the way, it's this big long one down here. So yeah, we have
Oh,
like
okay.
nodes. Yeah.
Perfect. There's a quick wire node pretty far from here, or a quick wire. I mean, a Caterium node, and I've
Yeah.
just used that in my own world. So
What do you do with it? Do you bring it all to one factory? Do you
No.
just set up a hella long? No, you don't.
no, I make little small factories. That's basically what everyone does, because it's just more convenient. And if you really need to, later you can get trains as well. So then that's a far more efficient way of doing it than just
Right.
creating a giant
See,
conveyor
that's what
belt.
I've been. Yeah, I mean, if you can see the one that comes from the distance, that's my copper one, and it's just ridiculous. Like,
Copper
it's
one?
such a yeah. There's a copper node just
but-
behind the hill to the east, and you can see how long that like conveyor belt is, and I'm just
Isn't
like,
there
I've got.
closer? I thought there was one closer in my world.
Let's have a look. Copper ore.
There's copper.
So I've got
Uh,
one at 375, which is the one.
Oh,
that
I
it's
see it.
on
Yeah,
copper.
that's the one you're using. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
which
thought
isn't
it-
that far, but just to have it, like, it's still quite a way. So what I might do is then. Oh, I see you all the way over there. Christ, you're fast. I see that. let's
Fast
let's
as a
go
bugger.
over there.
Oh yeah. So you've just got one miner, which brings it all to
Yeah.
the main base. 60%.
Which- Yeah, what I'm probably going to do, like especially with this big platform, is just build it right out and build it round the hill, so then it can kind of link up. The copper can sort of link up, but not in the fashion that it is at the moment, because it's just I mean, this is a crazy conveyor belt system. So, I mean, I made this decision because I was so annoyed with all of this snaking, like how confusing it was. I hate, like, for example, I've just redone my whole streaming computer setup. And it's just like with the wires, it's spaghetti junction. With my old one, I had it all cable managed. It all looked real nice. But now, it looks awful. So I decided to, I need to cable manage it. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, cable management is really annoying, but it's really nice when you get it right.
Exactly. Okay, where am I? I'm so lost right now. Space elevator is there, so I need to go this way. I feel like I must be dead inside. Marvel movies do nothing for me. Yes, Princess, I am playing with somebody. It's that one lazy guy. Don't let the name fool you. Doesn't seem too lazy at the moment. It's running about. But yeah, if you want to check their channel out, there's a shout out link just up in the chat.
E- Thank you. I need the 3 viewers.
Also, I saw 2 raccoons the other night. It was magical. I wish we had raccoons, although I'd probably get my eyes scratched out from just like trying to be friends with them. I genuinely know that. I'd be like, oh, raccoon, and then I'd just be mauled to death. No! Oh god, I thought I was falling to my death then.
Speaking of death,
yeah.
the Grim Reaper was just like, maybe.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see where this goes.
Maybe he can help you with that.
Also, I don't think there's anything wrong with like I don't think there's anything wrong with not liking the Marvel movies, because it's, you know, some people, for example, DC. Some people are crazy about DC, and I'm like, well, I find they're offering subpar at best, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Same for me.
And just, well, you know, some people are like, I love this director or I love this film. Yeah, I have a differing opinion. But that's what makes us beautiful. That's what makes us unique, you know? Now, where's this coal ass behind these trees? I might do some...
Everyone has their own likes and dislikes.
Exactly.
Doesn't really matter.
Right, let's build this son of a bitch.
I'm still just trying to get Blade Runners.
Let's take it that way. Let's do it over here. Oh my god, Ryan. Every single time. You'd think I'd have learnt by now.
Okay. So, by the way, what should I call you? Just Ryan?
You can call me Courtney, but yeah. You've already used one of your shout-outs, Ryan. Ryan is the Informal Gamers. Ryan's just coming to the chat. He has a walk-on sound, which goes... And it scares the living daylights out of me every single time.
Jump scares in Satisfactory.
Pretty much, because there's not actually, other than those little things that run at you, you know, I found a bull one the other day, and that kind of made me jump a little bit.
There are spiders in this game, and they freak me out. It's so creepy.
Spiders in any game. Skyrim spiders were bad enough.
But luckily, they have made a mode. It's called Arachnophobia mode in the settings, and that turns all the spiders into images of cats. Just 2D flat images of cats.
That's hilarious.
Exactly.
That's so funny. I feel like I should like them because they have decent scripts, great special effects, good enough acting, but I feel like I'm watching a movie rather than getting caught up in it. I get that. I mean, who was it? Not Oliver Stone. It was that other Scorsese, who's like, they're not cinematic. I would agree that they are cinematic, but I mean, they are superhero movies, you know? They are superhero movies. So I don't think that like people they need to be taken as like the most you know, what am I fucking saying? I don't think they need to be taken as they're not designed to be serious cinema, you know, but so the people shouldn't necessarily try and take them that way. But I think just like people who flat out say like, oh well, you know, it's not actual cinema. I disagree. But if you don't like them, absolutely fine. You know what I mean? All right, let's I tell you what, let's build this here.
I feel like I'm not talking a lot for my stream, but yeah, it's just like I'm quiet listening to you, not wanting to interrupt you.
Oh no, that's absolutely fine, dude. If you wanna talk, absolutely fine. I can mute myself if you want if I'm talking to chat. That helps.
No, that's fine. It's just the thing. That's how I thought it was.
No problem, dude.
But all right. So it seems like you figured out coal. Did you wanted to just upgrade it with the other 2 nodes? The other 2 normal nodes, and upgrade the coal power production?
The other 2 nodes, sorry.
Coal nodes. Coal ores.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna feed it with the other 2 cold nodes. Yeah. So I'm just creating a merge on these. Actually, is there a better way? Yeah, there's a better way of doing this. Why am I being an idiot? Let's get rid of those. Let's make this look tidy. You know. I don't mind this necessarily. If I put one here.
Don't know what I'm thinking.
Right now I feel exactly the same way. I'm like, what is my thought process with this? Conveyor belt Mark 1.
I'm just trying to get supplies so I can build whenever I want, but I just don't know where everything is. But then I do know where everything is, and then I just error.
Okay, I've got that. That's there. Let's see how long we can build
Okay,
this.
so
That's
I
as
should
far
have
as I can go.
everything to come and help you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm building this big old
Oof,
conveyor belt
big
to
launch.
whereas. Oh wow. Okay, this is going to be a little bit more tricky, I think, because
Steel
I've got to come
beam
around
drop
here.
pod. Did you put down beacons for steel beam drop pod?
Uh, where am I? Caterium steel beam. Oh yeah. So for that drop pod, you need steel beams to open the little
Mm-hmm.
hatch, and
You
I
need power
haven't.
and steel beams, I think.
Yeah, so I need to. Basically, that's when I get the next goal. When I unlock the next tier, I know to go back there because I know I'll lose it. Because there was a place which needed circuitry, and I can't remember where that drop pod was. So I'm just dropping beacons so I know where everything is. Ooh, I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna deafen you real quick, dude.
Okay. Okay, so we're alone here. Now it's my stream again. So, we can upgrade the sorting system for this, because how I did this in my own world was pretty shit, because it gets dispensed all here, then there, and then there. When one is full, then the other one is being given input. So what we need to change is let them spread evenly. So we just have one splitter here that goes out to all three of them, which is super easy. Just 1, 2, 3, super easy, much better. If you want to expand, it's pretty easy too. You just let the splitters go into other splitters, but at the same exponential gain, whatever. I am bad with words. So let me think. One of these at, let's say 100% takes 15 a minute. Okay, so 15 a minute. So let me get my calculator real quick. So error. 180 divided by 15 equals 12. That means we can place 12. We have 6 now, so that means we have to make them work at 200%. But if you want to expand, it's better to, because you can put MK2 miners, which double the output, which means that you can just put them all to 200% if you place more of them now. And considering we only have 6.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hey,
I am back. I am bibbity back.
your
And I'm trying
resident
to figure out.
scientist has done the calculations.
Oh yes.
First of all, I'm gonna do the sorting for the coal a bit differently, so it gets sorted evenly.
Right.
And we can place 6 more coal generators at 100% efficiency if
Oh wow.
if you add the other 2.
Oh Christ. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. Let's get these conveyor belts on the go. I'm just working to link up the conveyor belts right now, in an orderly fashion.
Yeah.
Just well as orderly as I can. I'm basically just kind of doing it for the. I don't like how it clips through the hills. That's something that they could probably fix in as time comes along.
How would you suggest fixing that? Because yeah, not being able to go through hills would make it a bit harder sometimes, because the terrain is a bit weird for a game, so it kind of has to be there.
I think maybe just possibly working on the conveyor belts. I would say, so let's get rid of this bit. Oh, that was a long bit. Oh shoot. Yeah, I'd say possibly looking at the merger. There we go. Merge. Okay, if I can merge that there.
Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Logistics.
Yeah,
L2.
I think working with the terrain for the conveyor belts, because I think it's probably its biggest problem is the conveyor belts themselves not conforming to the landscape. But I know what you mean, because there's certain elements which. Oh yeah, by the way, dudes, all the sounds now have been converted to channel points, so you need to spend your sweet channel points to redeem the sounds. But Voldemort has remained.
Um,
Okay.
by the way, uh, there's a problem because you're using Belt's MK1. Oh no,
Yes.
sometimes you're using MK2, which is okay. We when you have all three of them at once, you're generating 180
Yeah.
coal a minute.
Yeah.
Um, Conveyor belts MK2 can only transport 120 a minute. Um,
Right.
and if we want 12 miners, 12 coal generators, we also need the 800, 180 coal per minute here, but the conveyor belts are too slow for that.
Okay.
So I'm being
I
called on
can't. Oh,
Discord.
so do we need more? Do we need the Mark III conveyor belts?
Yes, but you can only get that when you upgrade the when you have steel production, and I don't think
Right.
you have
So
that
we need
yet.
to work towards steel production. By the way, I'm gonna have to refund those points, Ryan. I can't do. You can see this bandage in my hand. I sprained my wrist. I can't do press ups today, and unfortunately, as strong as I am, I cannot do one arm push ups at the moment. It's been a long furlough, so I will refund you those points post haste. I think that means fast. Does post haste mean fast, guys?
I wouldn't know. I can barely
Man's
speak
reward
my
quest.
native language. Jeez.
You speak you like to be fair, you speak English really well. Like because I guess you speak Dutch as a primary language, right?
Yeah, native. But
Native language, yeah.
I've more American friends. So and I've watched a lot of YouTube, just all English. So I hear mostly English
See, that's
nowadays.
what I find more than anything is like a lot of people. Hey, Hex. Most people who like a lot of my friends from different countries, they're like, yeah, I learned English through American TV programs, which I always thought was a thing from thing that people on TV would say, but it's actually a big thing. And like for example, a lot of my Swedish or Norwegian friends, they all sound American because they like in Sweden and in Norway they learn a lot of English in school, and most if you go to those places like in Sweden for example, most people speak English unless you go out into like the rural areas. Most people speak English because they learn it in school, and then they
Hmm.
kind of learn Americanized English because they watch shows, so they have that like inflection.
Yeah, I mostly learn it from YouTube, but also
Okay.
just movies that I watched with my parents. Because the thing is, the school system for or at least where I went to school, we
Yeah.
oh that looks complete shit. Okay, but where I
Where are
turned
you
the
going by
video
the way?
settings. I turned the video settings a bit lower, but where I learned it, we learned it pretty late.
Mm.
So I basically already knew most of what we learned. Basically everything we learned in school, I already knew from English. So
Right.
that was a bit late for me. But the thing is, all my friends speak
Mm.
English. Just also learned it from the internet um, and
Wow.
movies. But the thing is, I had some people in my class who could barely speak a sentence in English. So it's really just different for everyone. And I don't know their living situation, so maybe they didn't have as much access to the internet as I did.
So maybe
S
you're able to learn that through the internet.
Mostly, I knew that it was important because it was a very big language. And I liked learning it because it was school didn't force me to learn it, so that probably also helped.
That's true. I suck at language. I used to be able to speak Welsh because I was born in Wales and I went into like a Welsh stream class and then spoke English. I spoke English at home, but I spoke Welsh at school, and then my grandmother was Polish, so I learned a little bit of Polish. Now, I could barely speak my native language.
Hmm.
And again, talking about English people, I'm not just ratting on English people, but we're notoriously bad. Kind of like going to other countries or learning other languages generally.
Hmm. I
Um,
also have dyslexia, so that didn't help with other things, but I had to learn French and German in school until literally a
Wow.
week ago. Um, so I know the basics of German, and I've had almost 3 years of French and can't make a single sentence
I mean,
in
to be fair,
French.
I was the same. I had about 3 years of French, and I don't think I've really learned anything. I had, so I'm from a city called Bristol, which is essentially where pirates come from. And as a French teacher, I had an incredibly Bristolian teacher. So instead of saying like, "Je m'appelle Mr. Ashcroft," or like in a French tone, he'd be like, "Je m'appelle Mr. Ashcroft," like that, like
Oh,
in
that's the
in the
worst.
accent. And it was just like, oh, that works, you know. Au voulez-vous?
Hmm.
Comme tu t'appelles? You know what I mean? Like rather than actually putting an inclination or an accent
Yeah.
on it.
The thing is,
Um,
as a I've spoken. This might sound mean, but I kind of hate the Dutch accent that Dutch people get when they try and speak English. So when I hear it with myself, when I do it, when I try to speak fast or something, I really
yeah,
hate that I sound like that. But I've also, but the worst thing is, my sister had an English teacher who,
yeah.
who couldn't even speak English well at all. My sister was better at English than her teacher. So she would have to. Her teacher had to look things up in the book to say things in English, and she would have the strongest accent, Dutch
Really?
accent while speaking English. And yeah, that's
Oh,
the
jeez.
worst.
My goodness. Yeah, that doesn't sound that doesn't sound ideal, to be fair.
No, exactly.
Uh,
But also a funny thing is, my parents, when our birthday would come up, they would speak in English so we wouldn't understand. And at one point, I was so good at English, I would just listen to them every time they spoke English, and I could
oh
just fully
right.
understand, or not fully, but mostly understand
So
them.
you were
No
kind of
problem.
like trolling them a bit because they didn't. What they did? Did they know that you could understand English at that point?
Yeah, but they didn't expect me to be that to mostly understand everything they said. They still did it because most of the time we wouldn't hear because we were watching TV or something. But I had a thing where I basically every time I hear someone talk, I immediately listen in unconsciously. I just do it automatically. So they would speak English and I would just immediately translate it
Oh
without
wow.
wanting to.
That's quite handy though, because it does give you a, you can kind of flex on them a little bit, you know. And
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like I think the consensus of like English people or British people not learning another language is because a lot of the time is laziness, you know.
That's my thing. So no, 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 no.
But
But
a lot of countries nowadays, the world is becoming more kind of English centric, or at least learning. It's become a lot more commonplace to learn English. But you know what? I would love to learn something like Russian or Chinese.
yeah,
You know
those
what I
are.
mean?
I
I
don't
feel
know
like
about
if I was,
Russian, but Chinese is pretty widely used because it's just so big. It's such a big country, so it's
I don't know
used a
why I'd
lot.
like to learn Russian, but like Chinese would probably be like the most useful, but it's incredibly difficult because it's a tonal language, right? I
Yeah.
learned from you, rang my lord. So Hex says, to be honest, I have learned British English, but my grammar is terrible. I've learned from you, rang my lord series. Is that what series? Also, Crystal says my Spanish teacher would always take my phone away, so we didn't get along much. We lo- were you just texting in class, Crystal? Because I mean,
That seems
yeah,
pretty dumb. Just
she
texting in class.
she doesn't play by the rules. Crystal isn't somebody
Uh,
who plays by the rules.
okay, so then it's fine.
It's fine, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna make some more
But like,
biomass
if your
here.
teacher's the worst, I understand why you won't pay attention, just out of spite.
Yeah, just don't. Just it's not worth the hassle. It's just not
Yeah.
worth the hassle. Okay, I
Like
think.
in French, um, in French lessons, I would just not pay attention in class because I just wouldn't, I wouldn't understand. I had to go like 2 weeks before the test. I would always just force learn everything for a while. Just repeat it and repeat it until I understood it. Just understood it, so I could
So
just
you learned.
brute force the test. So I didn't
So
actually learn anything.
did you learn English through like just watching YouTube videos with subtitles on, or did you like watch like, like how to speak English video? Because there's like a lot of those there's a lot of those videos that kind of just may have a sentence or a word that could kind of translate it. Like how was it? How did you learn?
Saying I learned it from YouTube is a bit false. I actually learned it from movies I watched with my parents more, and they would always have subtitles under it. And then if I didn't understand the word, what a word meant, I would just ask my parents. So that slowly, my English became better until I
Mm.
could watch English YouTube videos, just random YouTube videos about games or something where they speak English. Until I was so comfortable with just speaking English that I could understand them enough.
Mm.
And then again, when words I didn't understand or sentences, I would just ask again. And then I could also
Okay.
sometimes get it from context clues.
Oh
So, but also
wow.
just gaming in general helps because Minecraft, I've never put it on Dutch. So just crafting table or just pickaxe, you slowly learn. Okay, that's the English word for this,
So
and
you
then
you
axe.
essentially learn like a child would learn, right? Because as when you grow up, you know that like, like for example, when you your first words generally are like mum or dad, and so you relate that sound to that object or that person, right? So you saying it's very much the same with you and like with Minecraft, like so okay, so it says pickaxe, that's that object, it's called a pickaxe, right? It's
Yeah.
like you know, because I think that's that when they say you go to a country learn a different language, that's the best way to learn is to because that's all it is relating sounds to an object, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I don't necessarily, I'm not very academic. So the way that they used to teach us in school with languages, I just couldn't get behind because I couldn't visualize that, I couldn't understand that. I really like languages and etymology. So like etymology being like where words come from,
Oh, that's what
but
it is.
but pick the hex like that. Um, but I didn't. Yeah, I just couldn't. Like I don't know. I wasn't very good at school, but that's the way that if it was that way that it was taught. Like I learned a little bit of Pashto, which is what they speak in Afghanistan when I was out there, and what we had was a language card. So it was literally, I still have it somewhere. Just have to dig it out. But it was literally be pictures with the word below it, like rocket, an RPG, be racket, like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd have like,
The funny thing is, it's the same in Dutch. Rocket is raket. So
really,
yeah.
that's hilarious. That well, it's funny how some words translate. Like
Mm-hmm.
even that, I mean, that being kind of like more of an Arabic language or an Eastern language, because you've got like Pashto is spoken. I think it's spoken in bits of India as well. But yeah, you'd have this language card and you'd be able to point things out. And after a while, I mean, this was 10 years ago. I've kind of forgotten what things relate to what, but
Mm-hmm.
I found that really a lot of an easier way to learn than kind of like looking at this big textbook with like lines and lines of dialogue and not being able to relate it something. Maybe I'm an
Yeah.
idiot, but maybe that's a better way to learn.
Yeah.
Uh,
For some people probably, including me, because in French class we would have a book, and then
mm,
literally the first year they would uh, give us the book. Here's French words. You have to learn these for the test. Okay, I guess that makes sense because it's the Dutch word and then the French word. I can do that.
yeah.
I can just brute force them in, so I can recall them for a bit, for a long while. But after the test, I would immediately forget it. But sometimes we would have entire texts, just like an A4 of just French, and then I would just be, how the fuck am I supposed to know what this means? Because
Yeah, pretty much. I like when they asked me to write essays, I couldn't do it. I pretty much never
oh,
did homework.
for French, I just use Google Translate. I don't care if it's badly translated. It's better than what I could do on the top of my head. So
I once had my one of my old buddies. He was half French, half English, and he spoke fluent French. and his cousins came to stay, and I stayed while they stayed as well. Essentially, like, it was too late to go home, and I lived on the other side of the city. And and it was one of those things. In the morning, it was kind of he left just me and them in the apartment together, and it was such an awkward kind of silence because I would, they would know, like, how are you, and I'd be and I'd be, yeah, good, kind of thing. But then there was nothing
How would
else
you
to grab.
elaborate on that?
Yeah,
Just
and it's not their fault, obviously. It's more on
no.
me than it is on them. But it was one of those things where. But what did you do, Ryan's points? What do you mean? What did oh yeah, what do you call them? I refunded him those points. Yeah, it was super awkward, super. But I had this app, right, where you could like um, where you could kind of translate it. So you could say something into it, and then it would translate it. But it was so bad. They were kind of
Yeah.
like laughing at me, like, I was like, yeah, this is not great. This is not great.
I think
It's
Google
not.
the app for Google Translate has that too, but I don't see that ever coming in handy because it's just it doesn't hear you right. It doesn't. Sometimes you say something and it just completely says something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not ideal. I mean, it's good for what it is, but it's just not ideal.
Exactly.
Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna quickly deafen you. I need to run to the Porcelain Palace.
Oh, I was confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See you.
I'm gonna put you on deafen for real quick, guys. I will be back in 1 minute.
Okay. So. I don't have his stream now. I can't take over his Twitch. So, message pop up. Keep doing that. So, Porcelain Throne. So, okay. So now it's splitting more evenly, which is great. But we do need to. Oh shit! Oh shite. What did I do? I don't know. Okay, now it's right. That's great. Now coal gets transported here. What? Oh, it's still going. Okay, I was confused. We need to have conveyor belts MK3 because then we can upgrade it to 6 per whatever. 12, 8. Okay, so we had 3 for 8. And now we have. Listen. That's annoying. So let's see. This does 120 meters cubed per minute. Oh, okay. Well, that's great. That makes that much easier. Nope, it does not, because... Okay, so let's say 15 is... Okay, so it's 180. I know that. 180 divided by... 100... Wait, so that's 1.5. No, wait, what? I don't... Oh, I'm calculating it all wrong. Because I need to look how much water it gets. Yes, exactly. So, how much water does it get at 100% efficiency? 50 consumption. Oh, 45 meters. Okay, so this is to be back at 60. So 45. That means 45 times 12 divided by 120. Okay, 4.5. So it's basically 5 of these, which and he's oh
Okay,
you're
I am
back.
back. I am back.
Okay. I was
Uh,
doing the calculations for the water pumps, and you have enough water pumps if we put down 12 coal generators. So yeah,
okay, cool. So do we need what? I guess what we need is steel production so we can unlock the Mark III.
conveyor belts.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the best plan. But the problem is, uh, the materials you need for that are the elevator tier 3.
So I've got tier 4 open already. So I can I've smashed tier 3. So what we need is I actually need to set up a factory to make. I need to make steel pipes. Open crafting codex. So what do I need? I need a steel ingot. So I haven't actually found a steel ore yet.
Steel ore
Let
isn't a thing.
It isn't. No.
No, steel's an alloy. It's 3 coal and 3 iron together. 3 iron ore,
O-
3 coal ore. Just
Okay. So with that, then what I will probably do is I think I can take. Oh shit! How are we gonna do this?
advanced
'Cause-
steel production. Wait, advanced steel production. You already have steel production.
yeah, but the. Oh, sec, let me have a look at this. I'm looking at. Yeah, so tier 4 advanced steel production. That's the next milestone. Oh wait, hang on a sec. Hypertubes logistics Mark 3. So logistics Mark 3. Yeah, so I need to do steel production to then be able to get the steel pipes and the steel beams to unlock that one
Yeah,
to get the so we can work towards that. I mean, I have more than enough concrete.
yeah.
Oh wait,
So
I'm
we need a
stupid.
foundry, um, which is okay. Foundry. We need modular frames, rotors, and concrete.
My
So
rotor production is not great. How many rotors do we need for that?
we need 10 rotors per foundry,
Okay,
and
so
preferably we would have at least 2 foundries, and we have 36 rotors here, so that's enough.
oh right, okay, cool.
We just need modular frames. Have you automated those yet?
I have not. How many modular frames do we need?
Also 20.
20. Okay. How dare you, Ryan, make me jump like that? I jumped
Look,
on the inside.
again?
Okay, so honestly, like these okay. I can only make 2 of these apparently. Oh, it's because I don't have enough steel
Oh,
rods, but that's fine. I have so many steel rods. I have the most steel rods.
I made a second crafting bench so we can craft both at the same time, because one person at a time can use the crafting table.
Nice,
Crafting
nice.
bench.
All right, let me have a look for my steel rods. Okay, there's gonna be loads in here. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go.
So, my chat's pretty quiet, but I still have 3 concurrent viewers.
Are you an affiliate yet? Are you still making affiliate?
Still making affiliate. Right now, in the last 30 days, my average viewers is 1.9, and I only have to get that to 3. Which
That's the goal, guys. Step, can you put in a shout out for that one laser guy again, please? And guys, if you are enjoying the content and want to support another small streamer, and you are enjoying what you're hearing from this Dutch Prince, then please do go on and check out his channel. Give him some help with them concurrent views, my dudes.
yes.
Okay, so I think
Thank
I
you.
have enough to make.
How many? I have 7 modular frames.
I have 6, so I'll make a few more because we need them. Get a room, you two. You're not talking to me. You're talking to Ryan and Crystal. I'd love to see their first date.
Okay, so I thought I heard my phone is going off or something, but that was something else.
Okay, I have 14 now, so we should have enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
So the thing is that the coal is so far away, right?
Yeah,
Between
and we
those
also
two.
need iron close because it's iron
Yeah,
ore
that's.
plus coal. But I know a place. Just follow me.
No, okay. Where are you? They're going that way. Okay,
Behind you.
let's go.
Iron ore.
I'm following you. We're going on an adventure.
An adventure to find coal and iron which are next to each other.
I mean, oh wait, I don't know if I can jump this wall. I jumped the wall. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys.
Okay. Let's see if I remember correctly where we are. Yes, I do. Oh, you're not exactly where I started in my own world. In my own world, I went here. I started here, which has 3
Right.
iron nodes right next to each other.
And coal is near it. Oh my Jesus. Yes, thank you very much, Step. That epic shout out just made me shit myself again. Yeah, take that link to that one, lazy guy. If you're enjoying the content today, please
Need
do
to go
go
to the
check it
porcelain
out.
throne again.
No. That was just like a long time coming for the porcelain palace.
Thank you, Hexadora, for the follow. That was weird. Why is that happening? My sounds from OBS are going through my computer speakers instead of my headphones.
That is odd. That's really odd.
Wait. I know how to fix audio. What? This doesn't make sense at all. I guess it's fine for now. I'll figure that out after the stream. Okay.
Did you use OBS or did you use Streamlabs?
OBS. I used to use Streamlabs, but it just didn't have as many features and flexibility.
See, I've literally this is my first stream using Streamlabs. Not Streamlabs, OBS, and I am living for it. I think I'm right now. I'm running at 3% CPU with Streamlabs. It would be like double that.
Yeah.
Easily.
6%.
Well, no, yeah, I mean fair, but like overall that makes a difference because if I go to my just chatting screen on Streamlabs, because I'm running A6000 Sony A6000 through an Elgato capture card. If I'm doing stuff in the background as well, or I've got other programs open, dude, it like runs at 26% sometimes, and it's like that's way too. Also, this kind of looks this thing looks kind of rude. This one from this angle.
Okay, so let's go somewhere else.
Let's just break it down. Let's break this puppy down.
There are 3 normal nodes right next to each other, but the coal's further away. Just follow
Okay,
me.
so this is normal. Oh, I see. This is normal. Oh, this one's pure. This iron one. Nice.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that yet. Okay, but this is not where we want to be. This is just a stop on the beautiful world that is Satisfactory.
We're going to Mordor, guys.
To adventure.
To adventure. All I did was scare Court. Isn't that what everyone wants to do?
Everyone's scared, our friend. Oh, watch out behind you.
Oh, screw you.
Oh, I'm almost dead.
I'm gonna get him.
Just run.
Oh no, these guys are pretty easy. There we go. Oh no, didn't get him.
I wish I had the Xeno Basher, not the Xeno whatever the fuck this is.
You can have that if you want. I've got so many of them.
Nom. Oh wait, it's not edible. Okay,
I need to make more steel things for my gun. Where are you? There we are.
Let me check real quick. Yeah, there it is. That's where I thought it was. My coal sense is tingling. Watch out for those plants. Those have weird chemicals that they fart out. Oh, okay, it's moving. Watch out.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, I know that one. Yeah. Oh, we've got a fireboy near us as well.
Fireboy. Oh, the fireboys are the worst. Okay, so if we go this way.
So all the world's the same? Because, like, Valheim, you get a seed. But I'm guessing with this, it's all the same, right?
Yeah. It's not procedurally generated. It's all just... Okay, over there.
I see a slug, and I really want that slug.
Oh, there's slugs all over the place. I can give you a few more spots.
Oh, no, I need a purple slug is my main thing. Oh, I see him. Don't worry.
Purple slugs are in very poisonous areas. So you need to get the gas mask before you can actually get them.
Nice. We both kill them at the same time.
Okay. Do you have concrete for scaffolding? Because we have to get over to there.
Over to the... Where are you?
Here, behind you.
I can't see you. Oh, there you are. You're literally right behind
You're right there.
Okay, so I've got this, yeah. Okay.
Over there.
Let's build.
For Narnia.
I also see a bit of sulfur on this. I think that's sulfur.
Yeah, that's...
I find this element called, like, Byzantium, I think it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't discovered what it does.
Yeah, it's not in the Malm or anything.
Yeah.
which is odd. Oh, bugger off. Let me build.
Fire
There we go.
Boy and Lava Girl. Oh, wait, no, wait, that's not it. It's Fire Girl and no, Fire Boy, Water Girl. That's the Flash game I was talking about.
Right here. Oh, this is
Um,
cool right here. Yes,
yeah,
perfect.
pure even. That's perfect
Ooh.
because that means
And also,
120 a minute.
got another fireboy over here. Um, oh, there's a fast boy, fireboy and
Oh,
fast boy.
die!
Oh,
Ow! Fire Boy. Okay, Fire Boy's dead.
oh, and I've got those little mosquito things.
Oh,
This is
mosquitoes are the worst. Everything's the worst. Aliens are the worst.
everything. I mean, we are terraforming their planet. I mean, you know,
Yeah, and we're polluting the fuck out of it.
we're
So
the
that's
aggressors here, not them. At this point,
true,
ow,
true.
I'm half health, half health.
Oh, I just air sniped him. Ouch. He dead?
Okay,
He dead.
there's one. Oh, there's one,
One
there.
more.
Come here, come here.
Come here.
That's so flighty.
It's just like real flies. They're
Yeah.
annoying and fast. Okay, he's dead. I killed him.
I'm just gonna eat some this
Berries.
pale berries.
Oh, much better. Much
And then
better. All
nuts.
healed up. So, what I did was I made a conveyor to where the iron is, which is where are you? You're
I'm over
out
here.
there.
Yep, here.
Here.
There we go.
The iron is right over there on that top, the elevated space. So I just made a conveyor belt there and just did it there.
Okay. So that's me.
But we could also do it otherwise. Yeah, but that's closer to the main base.
So we need a miner, right?
Yeah.
So here we go.
And now scaffolding.
Along underneath it.
You should actually, yeah, you can place it underneath it, but then you have to remove it, place it, and then place this thing on top of the scaffolding. But it doesn't snap to the scaffolding, so it doesn't matter if you place it under or not.
I was gonna place it here.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine.
How do I get rid of? Oh, it's on a rock.
Yeah, you can get TNT later if you have sulfur.
Yeah, I found a sulfur mine. That was one thing that we found before, which I didn't have a miner for. So I might go and do that in a little bit once we've done this. So let's see if I've got a thicker boy that's going to show through a little bit more. Thick. Yeah, this is not ideal.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the math again. Can I get a bit of concrete and modular frames? Like 3 modular frames is fine.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll give you 4. I'm being...
Very generous.
And you want some concrete. I have 23. I'll give you 500.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's just a little.
Yeah, that's a little. I mean, I've got... I'm not going to... I don't mean to brag, but they call me the Concrete King.
Ah.
Yeah. Some places know me as the Concrete King. Not everywhere, but some places. Don't ask them, though. You don't need to ask them.
Sure. Of course.
I'm definitely known as such.
Of course. Okay, maths intensifies.
I might, you know what, just for the sake of doing this, I'm just going to create a ramp.
Okay, so that is... I knew that. I knew that.
Let's build this thing here. Long boy.
40.
Yeah,
No,
boy,
that's
look
4 per minute. Okay, so what we can do is underclock them to 88.8889%, which creates 40 per minute. Oh, wait. This is wrong, probably.
It's all about the maths, guys. All about the maths. Check this,
Yeah.
dude.
So if we create... This is not snapped to each other.
Ryan. Sorry, it's not snap. What's not snapped to each other?
The scaffolding. This is not connected, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, it's because I had to build from this.
Yeah, that's...
So what I could do is delete the scaffolding underneath necessarily, but then it's going to be at a weird angle, I guess. I mean, it should be fine. Let me see.
Mhm.
Because I built that first. So let's see if I tell you what. I'll get rid of these.
Ooh, okay, that's fine. So 45 a minute.
Actually,
Wait, then we have to have. We have to get reinforced iron plates because we need to get conveyor belts MK2 to
yeah.
transport this because it's 120. So I'm gonna go back to base real quick and get a few more of everything because we can put down 3 foundries at 40 per minute, which is
Right.
then exactly enough coal. But then we also have to look if the iron is pure.
My
If the iron
goodness.
nodes we have.
Okay, I think. Oh, this works. This works. It is. It's snapping to where it needs to be. I mean, it's a bit on
Perfect.
an angle, but it's fine. It's currently doing what it needs to do.
If it works, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid.
I mean, that's how my mother described me when she went to a school meeting once.
Ouch.
I mean that's me saying something incredibly mild about myself here. Okay, I think that looks good enough.
Self
I
burn,
think
those are rare. Um. Okay, so if that's true, if it creates a third, that'd be perfect because then we can have all 3 of them.
there we go. Oh, what's that floating out in the middle of nowhere? That looks like it could be fun.
I I think I know where the base is with the giant space elevator.
Oh yeah, that I mean that's to be honest, I am going to be deleting that soon because obviously, like I say, I'm in the process of kind of like upping the factory to kind of like have more of a flow to it. But the space elevator right now is kind of like a landmark for me, you know?
Yeah. My
Like,
game doesn't like me moving this fast because it just had a giant lag spike.
oh really?
Yeah, but it makes sense. I'm streaming and playing a video game, and being on Discord at the same time on a laptop. So
Oh wow,
yeah.
you're running a laptop for all of that. That is I mean my computer struggles at times and
Nah, but
we've got
the thing is, I
you
was
know,
gonna build a PC with my dad, but guess what parts just isn't here yet.
I'm guessing the GPU?
Yep, exactly. We got one of the new GPUs, or we ordered one, and it's nope.
What like the 3080 or
No, AMD. So it's the
Hmm.
6800 XT.
Oh, that's a good card, my dude.
Yes. My dad is also gonna play on it, but no, nothing, not important.
No, that's cool. Like, that's cool that you've got that relationship with your dad. You know, because I think a lot of parents don't see the value in gaming, or you know, I
Hmm.
think it was really. So I don't know if you heard about Terry Crews, but he got into gaming through his son because he wanted to connect with him more. You know, and I think that's real cool that the fact that you know your dad does that. I mean, if is he already was he already a gamer? Did he get you into games, or was it
Uh,
like
I think yeah, I think I was automatically gravitated towards games because just phone games already started that. But my dad had an NES, so we pretty much started really soon with gaming. He's always played games.
I think my what is this? Oh, that's an alien Capace.
Before, it's also fun because before I could actually, play video games myself because dumb, dumb kids. Um, I would sometimes my dad would be playing a game and I would just be next to him. Just maybe if he didn't see something, I would maybe have saw it and give him directions if he missed something because
Oh,
he's
that's
focusing on his character more. So I kind of played games with him, which is fun.
that's sweet. That's really cool. That's really sweet. I mean, I played games with my dad, but he wasn't very much a gamer as such.
Hmm.
It's just like I mean, I was my first ever console that I owned on my own was the PS1, the original PS1. I'm that old. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, I know, right? um, but you know, we used to play like Colin McRae together. I remember playing the first Harry Potter game. You know, the Philosopher's Stone. We
I
used
think
to play
there's a
that.
lot of Harry Potter games, so I don't know. Uh,
Um, and yeah, for some reason, I don't know, chat, right? if has anyone played the Harry Potter games, and if so, did the chess section in the Philosopher's Stone, or if you're American, the Sorcerer's Stone, fuck you up? Because I swear to God, it did me. Like even my dad, like I played it in recent years. I got to the chess section. I was like, this is easy. Why did we ever like have an issue with this? But my dad at the time was probably around 30, 35. Not the Lego Harry Potter, no, the OG Harry Potter, especially on the PS1 where everyone was like flat surfaced, released in 2001, I think. Yeah, old. Um, yeah, that was the jam. That was the absolute jam right there. But had an issue with gotta make this look sexy. Gotta make this base look good. Uh,
Yeah, I think I started with Minecraft on the phone. Yay! Like
yeah,
the Minecraft demo you could get on your iPhone, which didn't save your world. I think I started with that. Um, and then my dad had a PlayStation 3, and we played
right,
on that together in air quotes because I just sat next to him.
right.
And eventually we started playing Diablo 3 together. We never completed the game, I think, on the PlayStation 3, because that is local multiplayer, so we played that together.
Yeah.
But eventually, I got it for the Switch, which I bought myself a few years ago when it came out, um, and we completed the game finally. For finally, after a few years not finishing it on the PlayStation 3, was pretty fun.
Oh, that's kind of cool, man, dude. Uh, Prisoner of Azkaban was so hard. You had to use the ice spell and sliding over. I don't think I played Prisoner of Azkaban. I might have. There was a game. Oh, fudge. Oh no.
Fudge.
Yeah, sorry. I use it that interchangeably with fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Not
I
really
did
sure.
it
Not
too.
not really sure why I do it, but it amuses me. I think that was what it was. It amused me to begin with. Yeah, I remember playing the Harry Potter games, like the not the Lego ones, the normal ones, and there was one where it stopped being like third person and started being kind of closer to Resident Evil, where it had like an odd angle. But I can't remember which game it was. That was the last game. I think that was the Goblet of Fire. I think that was the last one I played. But you had to use Ice Spell and sliding everywhere. I don't remember. It's so long ago. Uh, what was your first game you ever played? Mine was Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Mine? Oh, shit. My brother had a Sega Mega Drive, so I think mine would have been like Aladdin, Lion King, or Sonic. I think those were my first games that I ever played on any console. I'm pretty sure, but I was so young I don't really remember. My first console was a PS1. I got it when I was 8 years old.
Oh,
Like the original OG one, the one that looks like
like plate.
yeah, pretty much. It looks like a dish warmer, like
Yeah.
something that you have at like a party or something. Well,
I,
say a
I
party,
always liked the PlayStation look, but it looked very plasticky, like a toy, basically, is what I thought it would look like. The
Oh yeah, well
original ones.
I mean it totally is. Totally is. I mean, design back then, it was more like, I mean, for the time especially, it was. Oh no, no, I'm being poisoned. For the time, it was amazing. You know what I mean? But like, if it's functional, it was that was the main thing. If it played games and it worked, that was more important than kind of like what it looked like. But aesthetics have really obviously like have become a big part of
Gaming.
it now.
Yeah,
You know,
game
like
consoles.
a lot of people do reviews on, oh hey, yes, this is what the PS5 looks like now, because it needs to look like something that you'd want to have in your home. Like I grew up in the age of, yeah, I'm a boomer, VHS tapes, right? And like you see those things and you know they were ugly, but the thing is that like especially back then, it was like a luxury to have in your home. Like they would still cost like £200. Most people wouldn't have had that sort of stuff. So it's one of those things where it's like now we look back at it and we're like, that is ugly. But back then, oh my shit, dude, it was like top tier to have those kind of items,
But yeah, but back to PlayStation. I want to know, did you know the PlayStation was actually, it became a thing because of Sony had a failed deal with Nintendo for an add-on for the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, it was the Nintendo. Oh, what was it called? It was that cartridge that went in the top that then made it a disc drive as well. I think was that it?
No, I think it was something you put under it, and then it just became a more powerful console, basically.
Yeah,
Um,
I watched a video about it, but before, and I can't remember what for the life of me what it was. But yeah, I do recall that only on the basis that like again, I watched a video on it, not anything more than that really, because yeah, I don't really remember it to be honest. But
yeah,
yeah, I
exactly.
did see that. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. You know, getting into that kind of market, so wanting to get in the console market purely because like there is you know a competitor that you've had a bad deal with. You know.
Yeah, exactly. We can take advantage of this.
Well, exactly. But like, look at you know, I mean, Nintendo. To be fair, they have like such a core audience nowadays, um, and they've held on to that. But they've had some duds. Like you look at PlayStation, they have gone from strength to strength. You know, they haven't since they came out. There's been nothing else that really, like the Xbox for sure, but nothing really that's taken their steam off of them. You know,
hmm But
I think
the
they.
Nintendo had the Wii U, which is basically just the worst,
Yeah, it wasn't great. Was
and the
not great.
Virtual Boy and whatever. And but PlayStation is really simple. PlayStation was just like, this is a PlayStation. Oh wait,
Oh,
wait, we have a next console. It's the
yeah.
PlayStation 2.
Oh, bear with
And
me one sec, dude.
yes, okay, he's gone. I guess. Ah, okay. So it's flag time. Excuse me. Um, almost there. Ugh, that's the worst. That's the absolute worst. I hate that. Please stop. That won't even work because that I hate that. I hate that. I'm very quiet this stream. I've just been talking with him mostly with Court, so I haven't said his name at all.
That you don't
So,
need to say my name, dude. Say the
ah,
name. All right, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Don't worry. I went
okay.
to get more.
I'm just building the way up for us.
Fantastic. I built like a little bridge. I built out the factory bit a little bit more.
Yeah, I see.
I'm
I
all
saw
about
that.
the. I'm all about that now as it goes. Like building
All of it.
the. You know, starting to build the actual foundations to a factory because I put it off for so long. It's like, oh, foundations. I don't want to do that. But like every single build I've seen, like for people who you know are really into this game, everyone like it can really make the difference. Like it can make them look amazing.
Yeah,
Ooh.
the thing I like sometimes doing in this game, I made my factory without any scaffolding before, and I tried to make it still like not spaghetti, but it just it doesn't snap to a grid, so that makes it very hard. Then I discovered scaffolding, and I just started using it everywhere. Um, and I rebuilt the entire factory. I had a big factory which basically did everything for the beginning steps, and I
Yeah,
rebuilt the entire thing just for fun because it was more organized, which is very, very satisfying to me.
I am a big like I am a big fan of kind of like organization. So like starting this and making it look like spaghetti, you know, spaghetti junction
Hmm
is really frustrating. And now that I've looked at other people's builds, like you know, when I first saw the water thing, I was like, oh, you can. There is a way to be more creative and make it look nice without having to like, you know, be like a huge loop. Oh, I see what you're doing over there. Nice.
that makes it easier
You go
for
for
the.
That's it.
Sorry.
Guys are going for a Nando's date. Why can't I come for a Nando's date? I haven't had Nando's in years. I really haven't. Do you get
You
Nando's
what?
in Holland?
Nando's? Is that
Yeah.
what is that?
It's a chicken restaurant. They like
Oh
it,
no.
yeah, it's like South Africa. It's from South Africa, but the actual like yeah, it says like they have this whole backstory about being like Portuguese, but the company is from South Africa, which is really odd. But we get it in the UK, Americans don't get it. That seems to be a big thing when like Americans come to the UK. They're like, oh my god, they have this thing called Nando's, and then you get other Americans being like, what is a Nando's? You know, it's kind of
What
funny
is
to
a
me.
Nando's?
Yeah,
I
it's kind of
immediately
funny.
just heard Vsauce music in my head. That's
I once met Vsauce. I met him a few times, but the first time I met him, I was at the Google space in London, and we met at a urinal of all places, and it was so
oh,
awkward. He was like, "It's like, hi there." He initiated conversation while we were peeing, and which is kind of like,
excuse me?
yeah,
That's
which
a
is kind of
no-go.
like, yeah, it's like an unwritten rule, right? You don't converse while you pee. You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
expecting him to like shake my hand, which would have definitely been a no-no at that time.
Oh
And
shit.
it
That
was
was very high.
it was weird because and the thing was when he said hello, when he said hi to me, I expected him to be like Michael from Vsauce here, you know?
Yeah, hi Vsauce, Michael here.
Yeah, exactly. And I was, did you know urine is a
It's
sanitary
yellow?
product? Yeah, it's like I expected him to give me the whole Vsauce video while
And
he's
just
making his own Vsauce.
somebody with giant speakers comes rolling in just with the music. Just suddenly enters the his fucking toilet.
And that was when he was like, because obviously like Vsauce is still a thing, I guess, but like this was
Yeah.
what 2013 when like he was still quite a big thing. But I didn't expect to go into the YouTube offices and then bump into Vsauce in the urinals. Nando's, yeah. Oh, hey Jenna, how's it going, my dude? Welcome in. Yeah, Nando's is a chicken restaurant in the UK. It's from South Africa, but it's all of its law and its decoration is like Portuguese, and they do peri peri chicken. That's their thing. Is they do like peri. Fuck me, peri peri chicken. If you don't have anything above medium, if you have medium and hot and extra hot, you're good. If you're getting the lemon and herb, which has no spice at all, what are you doing in Nando's? Hey, what are you doing?
I didn't. Sorry, what kind of chicken? Peri peri.
Do you have
What's
peri
that?
peri chicken it's like a certain type of spice. It's like yeah, it's like it's not real spicy. Some people say that it is. I don't think that it is, but
How do you spell that?
Piri peri peri.
Peri peri.
I mean, that's why you can't come elitist spice fuse. No, I don't have elitist spice fuse. I'm just saying.
I've never heard of that. And in Dutch, apparently.
Go on.
Oh, it'll be. Wait. Hij haalt alleen maar peri peri. No, okay, it's the same in Dutch. Never heard of it.
Oh, it's like because Nando's, I guess, isn't a thing in Holland.
No.
It's,
Actually,
it's not one of our exports, but it's a huge thing that people recognize from the UK.
there's kind of a pet peeve I have. People calling the Netherlands Holland, because that's not
did I do
entirely
a
true.
bad thing? No?
Because we have 12 provinces, and 2 of them are called North and South Holland.
Right.
And that's it. The rest, there's just those 2 provinces have Holland, are called Holland together,
Oh,
and
really?
all of it together is the Netherlands. So, yeah.
Oh, okay. I will stop calling it Holland then. I've
thank you.
learned something today. So the Netherlands. The Netherlands is correct. Holland is kind of wrong.
Technically, everyone basically accepts it, but I'm Mr. Technically. I'm a big nerd, so.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, like, I get like that quite a lot where I'm like, okay, yeah, it is kind of the same thing. And like, especially if I've worked for companies where like I work for this company called Temper, and their big thing was like, they're like the Coke of the memory foam mattress world, but they're not memory foam. They're viscoelastic. And like, because I used to have to sell this stuff. They were like, if anyone says memory foam, it's like, no, viscoelastic, because Temper is viscoelastic, and then memory foam is a derivative of that. It's essentially like Coca-Cola making the first cola drink, and then like other brands copying them. They can't call themselves Coca-Cola. they are a cola drink, but they're not Coca-Cola. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand. So
Jonas Jonas
says
says, if you ain't Holland, no, if you ain't Holland, you ain't Holland. Period. That's fair. That's fair.
okay.
Stop giving names to place when they didn't ask for it. Look, I'm not, I didn't assume. It's what I've always been taught. Okay,
The,
so my
the
teachers
tourist
taught me
website
to
for the
change.
Netherlands is also called Holland. It is Holland because that's just what people are searching for, and it sounds friendlier than
Yeah, well, it
Netherlands.
feels like it, Jonah. It feels like. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, it's that's difficult. If your own like tourist base is saying it. Oh, you have an interview. Good luck. Good luck, Jess. Good luck. Everyone wish
Yes,
Jess
good luck. Good luck. But yeah, if
Yes,
everyone's
Netherlands.
searching for it, it's technically becoming a thing.
Yeah,
Then,
that's yeah. I mean, like, oh, I've got fast boy on me. That's kind of
Fastball.
it's kind of weird that they would do that. If I mean, if they're just putting it, just kind of like marketing it as just Holland rather
But
than the
that's
Netherlands.
but I think that it's the same thing with, I don't know about you, but Great Britain and then England and then whatever, all of it together is called Great Britain, and then you have England in that, and all of that is very confusing to me. So I guess I do the same thing with that. So
I guess, yeah.
I can't
I
really
see where
say
you're
it
coming
to
from.
people. That's kind of hypocritical of me.
No, I
So,
get that though. I get that though. Put minor on there, but I don't. I face it towards the space thingy, but should I face it somewhere else?
doesn't really matter. But the problem is that
It's just a riddle.
it has 30 per minute, but coal
Yeah.
generates 120 per minute, which means we need 4 of these, but there are only 3 nodes, so we need to power up one of them to 200%.
I have not on me, but I have some overclocking stuff,
Yeah,
so
okay.
that shouldn't be an issue. I'll put another one down here.
I actually have to go in like 3 minutes, so I gotta go now, basically.
Okay,
So,
are you off for the night then, dude?
yeah.
That's cool. You've set me. My chief scientific officer has set me on the path. Thank you very much for playing with me today, though. It has been
No
really
problem.
fun to actually
Yeah,
play this with somebody
super
else.
fun.
Guys, if you haven't checked him out already, that one laser guy link is in the chat as a shout out. So please do go check him out and give him some love because he's very close to affiliate. Thank you very much for playing with me today, dude. You have a good evening.
No problem. It was really fun. Okay. See you later. I'm gonna raid you. Rage,
Oh, thank you very much.
rage.
I'll see you later, my dude. Thank you so much for playing, and thank you
Yeah,
in
no problem.
advance for the raid. No, my dude.
Bye. And raid.